Hey everyone, Dr. Adam here, Kingen Chiropractic Wellness Center with our lovely model Heidi today. May is National Posture Month, so we wanted to make, this is going to be one of a few different videos we're going to make on a few different postural exercises that we like to make sure people are doing to improve their posture in addition to the adjustments that we're doing as well. Because there is both a structural component to the posture, and then there's a neurological component as far as how your brain is sending signals back and forth with your muscles. And of course, one of the ways we address and try to change your posture for the better is through the adjustments. The adjustments are going to have that neurological response. Is going to create a certain pathway into your brain, stimulating some of your nerves and some of the areas of your brain, and particularly the back half of your brain, in a good way to activate these postural muscles to help change your posture for the better. But also, we like to give out a few simple stretches and exercises, in addition to the adjustments. And what we're going to start with is one of the more common postural problems that we see pretty much every week, and that's typically with a forward head posture. Okay, so when people get stuck, they're stuck at a desk all day, sometimes like Heidi, or if you work at a computer job and those types of things, you're stuck in what we call flexion. So your head is tilted forward, your shoulders are bent forward, and so you're stuck in that typical kind of computer posture. And what that does is that creates a lot of excess stress in both the back half of your neck as well as your upper thoracic spine. And a lot of times you'll see where you have some weaknesses back here in these upper trap muscles, your rhomboid muscles, the posterior deltoid muscles back here around the shoulders, and then your upper pec muscles are typically more tight than they should be. So all that leads to this shift forward. Okay, so we try to reverse that, like I said, both with the adjustments, then also a few simple exercises that you can do daily, both at work or at home. The first one, and probably the most simple one, is what we call Brugger's posture. So with Brugger's posture, Heidi is going to take her shoulder blades and roll them back like she's squeezing her shoulder blades together. Okay, so she's taking those shoulders back, her palms are out, and then she's going to tilt her head back about like that. And what she's going to do is she's going to hold that for 30 seconds, about 30 seconds. Okay, and then just let it relax. And what I tell people is to try to do that, make that a habit of doing that maybe once or twice an hour. Getting into that Brugger's posture a couple times an hour, holding it for 30 seconds. That's going to activate these upper extensor muscles in your neck and your upper T-spine. Okay, so we want to build some strength in those muscles that's going to help keep you more upright. Okay, now the next one, and we're going to come right over here, is we're going to do what's called a wall angel. So Heidi's going to lean back into the wall. She's going to get her hands up, and if you can't get your hands all the way back into the wall, don't worry about it. You can work your way up to that. But the idea is to get your hands all the way back up against the wall like this. And then she's going to take her hands and just go up and down, trying to keep them on the wall the whole time. And she's going to do about 10 reps of those on a typical set. Maybe 2 or 3 sets of those. Okay? Once again, we're trying to activate those upper extensor muscles back here in the upper rhomboids and the upper traps. Okay? And then the last one is, and this is one we do with a special band. This is a neck extension band that we have here in the office. But a lot of times a patient will buy one of these and they'll take it and they'll do it at home, or they'll do it in the office as well. But this is another way to activate those extensor muscles. I'm going to let Heidi put that on. So this one, you actually can build up a decent amount of strength because you're actually putting some resistance into those muscles. So go ahead and you're going to put your finger, point the arms out, and then she's going to take her head back all the way. And once again, she's using a lot of these posterior cervical muscles, which once again are usually very weak when you have that forward head carriage. All right, and typically she'll do maybe 10 to 15 of those at a time, maybe 2 or 3 sets. So once again, those are probably 3 of the more simple stretches and exercises that we try to get people to do. They're great ways to activate all these postural muscles and really try to start reversing some of that forward head carriage and build some strength up around those nerves and muscles. So as always, if you have questions about any of this, just let us know or put some comments in on the Facebook page when we post it up there. And if you all have any questions, just give us a call. Thanks.